Q&A. No, we not doing a workout today. We're just simply on for a quick Q&A/chill session. Tap in with my folks. Quick Q&A. Quick Q&A. What's going on? What's going on? What's good? I'm on the dips. 50 pull-ups right now. So, oh yeah, let me see you do 50. Looking like you fit a description. What description? Do 4 push-ups. I could do 4 dips. I could do 4 push-ups too. What description I fit? Give you 5? Okay, cool. Hey, boy, you hell. You, whomever you is. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. Dip bars, calisthenic bars, whatever you want to call them. They can do a bunch of things. You can do dips. You can sit down and do pull-ups on them. You can learn to balance on them. Yeah, different. Should I donate? Have a great day, bro. You too. Should I donate? That's if you choose, you know. If God's telling you to donate, you can. If not, you don't have to. That's all up to the individual. $1,000, okay. You can donate $1. You can donate a like, a share, sub, whatever you would like to donate. But yeah, Q&As, any questions pertaining to fitness, self-progression, any of those things. Gratitude, I'm grateful. I said a like, share, sub, anything and everything is appreciated. I am gonna make some content today, a short form video. Make a short form video today. It's probably gonna be calisthenic based. It may be a tutorial. Then again, starter pins. Just all depends. I have meal plans. I have a selection where you can get a workout regimen. He weighed 94 pounds. Nah, not quite. A little more than that. But if the phone got hot, I bet if the wind blow, it can knock him down. Hey, I bet you got all the letters on your keyboard and you still making mistakes. Mm. 94. All right. All right, come on. This way. Out. Yeah, I'm a good 120 something, 125, I believe, like 120, 125. Does does weight roll over to your strength? Like, does the weight of somebody determine the strength that they have for sure, or is that like an opinion or a biased thing? You know, I know some people that weigh about 150, but they can't lift 150. I know people that weigh 180, they can't lift 180. Meanwhile, I'm like I said, a good 120, buck 20, buck 25. I'm not really interested in being inflamed and have a bunch of inflammation around my muscles and all around my body. I'd rather be slim and slender rather than inflamed. Inflamed causes stiffness, lack of movement over time, and then eventually your body starts to shut down based off inflammation. So I'd rather stick to a more plant-based lifestyle. Um, Engage in a good bit of fasting. Yeah, that's what I'm on. And not to knock anybody that chooses anything different, but I'm just here showing my path. 13 minutes. We're 13 minutes to the live. My phone overheated earlier, so if you see a little black screen or a little moment where the screen was froze, my phone overheated. $94 for the one I have to go. Nine four. Yeah, stay on here about 5 more minutes. 5 more. Hop off. Any more questions? Any more questions, comments, concerns, advice? Like I said, I got meal plans on my TikTok, my Linktree. I have my donation link on Linktree. Also, I post content pretty much the daily, if not every other day, on TikTok and YouTube short. Fruitarian Fit, obviously. Yeah. Just a chill day. Want to get some sun. Want to get a little bit of a few reps in, but no full regimen today. Might load up on content today. I got content I gotta drop today. You can also reach me via email. Everything is listed on my YouTube, my Instagram, or my TikTok. Fruitarian Fit. Yeah. Anybody on live do or into calisthenics specifically? Anybody? Any calisthenics enthusiast? Anybody want to start doing it? Interested in learning a little more about it? Or if you know anybody that's interested, make sure you share my page with them. I have beginner slash intermediate based content. Majority of my content and information is from experience, more so than a book. I'm not really a book geek. I'm not the one that's gonna go read a book and then let you know what the book told me. I go off experience, so it's either something that I experienced myself through my own regimen slash workout, or something I witnessed while being in the act with somebody that may be a little ahead of me in the process, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I appreciate the support and like to tap in. Like I said, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you're interested in starting anything to do with fitness, just start somewhere. Start with 2 push-ups a day, a crunch or two a day. Work your way on up. If you're interested in running miles, walking miles, start with a quarter of a mile a day. Do do maybe a week worth of quarter miles. Move up next week to half a mile. Go up to a mile. You know, progressively overload yourself rather than see somebody who's been doing something for 5, 6, 7 years and think you're gonna start where you at. That won't happen. If it do, it's likely something that didn't take time and reps to actually learn. For anything dealing with reps and time and a real skill, you must put the reps in. You can't cheat the reps. The reps will never lie. Ever. Somebody might be able to bench press. Let's just say somebody that's in the gym may bench press 225, but then you ask them to complete 15 pull-ups and they may only get to 7. So don't get too lost in the gym slash body weight stigmas or whatnot. Because the gym does have its perks, but to me it focuses on a lot of ego rather than actual strength gains within your muscles and your mental. I was talking with one of my boys the other day, and he was explaining how every time we do calisthenics workouts, he don't like them. And I was like, bro, they're kind of easier than the gym. He was like, it just pushes my mind to deeper extents and make my mind work harder. So if you one where you're trying to build your ego, then I would kind of persuade over to the gym. Not saying you can't grow and progress in the gym, you can, but most people who don't have any gym or fitness prior, it's best you start with your body weight. You start with push-ups, crunches, pull-ups, and then once you kind of, progressed and mastered those, then you can move on to adding a 15 to your biceps, adding a 20 or, a 25. Start benching barbells after you can complete 10 to 15 to 20 push-ups. My advice would be, if you can do 50 to 100, then you can move up. But until then, just from my prior experience, there's a lot of growth in between, that range right there. Now you can grow tremendously with body weight, and then you hit the gym. Rather, some people just go start straight to the gym, and then try to start with maybe 20s, and yeah, you can do the 20, but your form may not be as crisp as it need to be. You your breath work may be off, so you're not really, you know, you ain't getting everything you could get because you're trying to sell yourself short by starting somewhere that you're really not. So you should always try to start step one if you ain't took it. Yeah, good 30-minute live. Pushing up on 30 minutes. Content will be dropping later on. I gotta let my phone charge a little bit so I can record. But yeah, content will be dropping later. Short form. I kind of like the short form. Right now, it allows me to kind of be diversified and show many of the things I know rather than creating one long form video that only caters to a specific category. Penny. We still pick up pennies. Abundance. Got you some abundance, got you some wealth. Woo, it's a hot one down here today. If you ain't sweating, you're not detoxing. You must sweat. Any other questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, trolling remarks, anything? Can't complain because it make if I keep going, I'll be the greatest. I try. I can't even make it. I got too much money for my mom to work a job. I know she probably know. We back in town. Yeah, we got that blicky for that rah-rah. Yeah. No matter what, you know, if you give up, you lose your spot. Kind of a sting, you know, many signs. But I'm bigger now. And before it went in style, take down, I've been the one. False stuff, but a man doesn't have my problem, and I can easily run. Easy come, easy go. Send it off, get some more. No way, I'm gonna fit the description. These folks crazy. I do look like I fit a fit description. You know what I'm saying? fit one. I don't know about their description, but my own description, you know, that ain't even a flex. That's just raise your arm. See what I'm saying? Good stretching the arms. Is anybody else still on? Let me see. Yeah, I got 3 people on. Y'all 3 folks that's on, y'all got any questions, comments, concerns, advice, trolling responses, anything before I hop on now? Well, like that's it for today, folks. I see y'all when I drop content.